Mortgage Partners is a little bit unique. The people who join our company are about building wealth. So we try to build wealth for the agents that deal with us, and we also try to build wealth for the clients that we work with. It was kind of by chance. 38 years ago, I had an uncle that pursued me and asked me if I would get into the business and try it. And at first glance, I wasn't sure, but I got into the business back in 1987 and never looked back. Love it. That's a tough one because it's really based on the client. We interview the client, try and see what they're looking for, certainly provide solutions to them. In today's market, you have to provide multiple solutions to them. But I think really just listening and caring, understanding their needs is probably the most important. Most people just don't listen enough in today's world. I think people don't understand what the market is and the complexity of market, especially since we've got stress tests that are now involved, insurable mortgages, insured, uninsured mortgages, alternative lending solutions. I think the consumer's probably not educated enough to understand the options that are available to them. So coming to a mortgage professional probably would open their eyes to products that they may not be aware of, or solutions that would allow them to get into a home where maybe they couldn't. I think it's the people. When you've been around as long as I am, you have choice. But working with people that have similar solutions and similar understanding of your client's needs is really important. So I would say the people. Equitable Bank has good people. Sitting at the table with a client when they're in a really difficult situation. And one particular one that I'm reminded of is an elderly lady that came in to sit with me and was told by her children that she had to leave her home. And that's the only place she had known for the last 45 years. And her husband had recently passed away, and it was very stressful. So I said, there is options as a reverse mortgage that Equitable does, and there is a solution that you can stay in your home if you choose to. I would suggest that maybe you bring your family members in and we have a meeting about it. They came in and we provided a solution for them, and Equitable was kind enough to give the mortgage to the lady, and she was able to stay in that home. We talked about it a little bit earlier about the importance of understanding people. We're the conduit to the consumer for the lender, and if the lender doesn't necessarily have a good relationship with us, they may not understand the value that we're trying to provide to our consumer. So the closer relationship you have with the lender and the more they get to know you, the more they understand the profile of people that you work with. And I think that's really important to make sure that that customer has a seamless experience and a solution that meets their goals and needs. I think I'd love to be a singer because I'm just not good at it. So, I'm pretty old, so probably somebody like Frank Sinatra, he seems pretty cool. I think that would be nice. He seemed to be well liked by a lot of people and seemed to care about people, so I think somebody like that would be really neat. I'm probably the wrong guy to ask. It took me a good 25 years to figure that out. You believe as a provider for your family that the job is to put the money in, open the doors for the people that you love and you care about. But you realize as you age that it's really not about the money, it's more about the time. So for the first 25 years, I worked very, very, very hard, probably 12 hours a day, every day of the week, trying to open the doors and provide that income to open the doors for my kids. It was a long time learning that wasn't the right choice, that it's far more important to have a balanced life. And for the last, let's say, 10, 15 years, I've lived that balanced life. So the way I did that was open up my calendar to my kids and to my family to say, look, when you need something, put it in my calendar and I'll never miss it from that day forward. So treating them equally as I like to treat my clients was a lesson that I had to learn, and they're obviously more important to me. And as such, it took that epiphany in my head to wake up and say, look, you know what, we need to spend quality time with the people we love and care about.